We are WiiiseEyezz,
That's us.
coming from Utah, Saratoga Springs.
It's been a long journey to get here, and now we finally have dropped an album, Echo Chamber. It's out on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube.
Everywhere. Our origin story, we came from a lot of pain. A lot of people doubted us. Me and my brother and I feel, even our families, I feel they've neglected us. But we come from a place of brotherly love, and we've understood each other, and this is what we've created. We've created WiiiseEyezz, and this is our movement, and we got a lot of cool shit coming.
Around 4 years that we've been trying at this, from back in the days of us working the produce section of Macy's and talking to each other, getting an understanding, and we finally said, we got to put this out to people. I think we're spreading a positive message that's a little understated in the world of rap, but we've got something that I feel like people can benefit from. These stories that we explain in this new album, they've been a process to make. At certain points we wanted to quit and said, why are we even doing this if it's just not gonna happen? But we finally took that step, and now we're here.
Yeah, I remember about the time we were first starting making music. It was about December, and JJ and I were living in a basement, and in the pain you can hear living with toxic exes and stuff like that, and yeah, during that time he was living with that person that I'm not gonna mention, but during that time we created and we found what we wanted to do, and we were also drowning out in addiction. So that's what we tap into a lot, is artists, is just the healing process and the growth, and just understanding that we are humans and we do deal with things, and a lot of people on the outside don't understand what we're dealing with. And I think it's kind of crazy, because at the very beginning of us, I met him at the produce section of Macy's, and I asked him to just sit down with me and freestyle, spit a couple beats, and we could do some bars and just have some fun. And he came over to my house, and we had some beers, and it was a lot of fun. And ever since then we've been buddies, and we've been more than buddies, we've been fucking brothers. And I think it's crazy because we were so close to each other, just lived in a neighborhood, and we never knew this dream could be possible.
I never knew that on the other side of the neighborhood, at the end of the street, someone who I never knew was bound to come into my life. The coincidences that happen that lead up to this point, it's amazing. The fact that we met just working some retail job, and now we've come to a different point in our lives where we feel like we can finally put it out as artists, finally have a better understanding about the world and how we're moving through it.
Yeah. I think as artists, I genuinely want to see us, I want to see us collabing. I want to see us on stage. And I know we have a lot of goals coming forward, brother, but I want to do this, and I want the world to hear our message. I want them to hear that with all the people that used to walk over us and our little rugs and all that bullshit, that our voices are gonna matter now. To the people who don't want to listen, you're gonna have to listen.
That's right. That's right. For anybody that never asked me how I was on my lowest days, it's all right, because I now have an outlet for it. I now have someone I can speak to about these pains that I've been feeling in my heart, and these new pathways that I want to explore as a human being, as a soul on earth.
I'm excited for what's coming. We got a lot of cool music coming. We dropped our album Echo Chamber today.
That's right.
Go run that up.
Please. It's amazing. It took us so long to make that. So many nights I couldn't think of a couple of bars. And this guy was having trouble as well. Like, oh my God. It was
4 years in the making.
4 years.
So many people tested, said we couldn't do it, but we're doing it.
Even if it is independent, you know, we're still getting it out for people to listen to, you know?
Yep. Echo chamber out now. Go run it up.